What defines a legend is its speed, luxury, technology. No, a true legend is defined by one thing: its ability to survive, to conquer what nature itself designed to be unconquerable. It's a vehicle that started a war and won it, a machine that created an entire culture of freedom and adventure. This isn't just a car, this is a statement. This is the Jeep Wrangler, and this is the story of how a simple idea became the most unstoppable vehicle on the planet. Stick around, because by the end of this video we're going to show you why the Wrangler is the vehicle every other off-roader is measured against, and why so many fail. The story doesn't start on a sunny trail, but in the smoke and chaos of a world at war. The US military put out a near impossible request: build a lightweight, go-anywhere four-wheel drive reconnaissance vehicle, and they needed it yesterday. Only 3 companies answered the call: American Bantam, Willys Overland, and Ford. The result, the Willys MB. The quad became the Jeep. Soldiers loved it. It was simple, reliable, and tough as nails. Eisenhower said it was one of the 3 decisive weapons of the war. It was the hero we needed. But what happens to a hero when the war ends? Can you imagine being a soldier seeing this thing for the first time? Comment World War II if you have respect for the original. Peace meant this warrior needed a new purpose. Willys had a brilliant idea: let's sell it to the public. And so in 1945 the civilian Jeep, the CJ2A, was born. It was a tractor for farmers, a workhorse for ranchers, and for a new generation it was the ultimate toy. This chapter charts the evolution of the CJ series. The iconic round headlights of the CJ5, the longer wheelbase of the CJ7. It was basic, it was rugged, and it was an instant symbol of American ingenuity and outdoor fun. But the world was changing. Safety and comfort were becoming priorities. Could the barebones Jeep survive? Who here learned to drive on an old CJ? Share your story in the comments. By the 80s the CJ was showing its age under new ownership by AMC and then Chrysler. The Jeep needed a revolution. In 1987 they dropped a bombshell: the Jeep Wrangler YJ. Purists gasped: square headlights, a wider track, a more comfortable interior? Many called it a betrayal, but love it or hate it, the YJ saved the Jeep. It modernized the formula without killing its soul. It introduced features that brought in a whole new audience, and let's be honest, it became a legend when it outran a T-Rex in Jurassic Park. The great debate: square headlights on a Wrangler, yes or no? Vote in the comments. Chrysler heard the critics. In 1997 they made things right. The TJ Wrangler arrived and it was a masterpiece. The round headlights were back. But the biggest change was under the skin: a revolutionary coil spring suspension. This wasn't just an update, it was a transformation. The ride was smoother on road, but its off-road capability went through the roof. This is also the era that gave us the incredible 4.0L inline-6 engine, a motor so legendary for its reliability people say it's practically unkillable. The TJ didn't just evolve the Wrangler, it perfected the classic formula, the 4.0L i6 engine. How many miles does yours have? Let's see those high-mileage warriors down below. This was the game changer. In 2007 Jeep did the unthinkable. They added 2 doors. The 4-door Wrangler Unlimited JKU was born. Purists screamed sacrilege. But Jeep wasn't listening to purists, they were listening to families. The JKU wasn't just a Wrangler, it was a practical Wrangler. Sales exploded. Suddenly the off-road king became a mainstream hit. It offered space, safety, and comfort without sacrificing its core identity. The JK platform solidified the Wrangler not just as a niche toy but as a global icon. Did the 4-door save the Wrangler or sell out? The most passionate argument in the comments wins a pin. In 2018 the Wrangler entered the 21st century for real. The JL generation arrived with a mission: keep the soul but add the brain. We got an aluminum body to save weight, a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine option, an 8-speed automatic transmission, and most controversially advanced driver aids and massive touchscreens. But make no mistake, underneath the tech it's still a Wrangler. The axles are stronger, the approach angles are better, and the off-road prowess is greater than ever. The 392 V8 model even made it the fastest and most powerful production Wrangler in history. It's a paradox on wheels and it works. What is your take? Is too much tech in a Wrangler a good thing? Debate time. The future is here, and its plug-in hybrid, the Wrangler 4xe, became a massive surprise hit, combining electric torque for rock crawling with silent zero-emission capability. It's the best of both worlds, but this is just the beginning. With the all-electric Jeep Recon and Wagoneer-S concepts, Stellantis is proving that even an electric Jeep will be a real Jeep. The mission remains the same: go anywhere, do anything. The powertrain is just evolving. The soul of the adventure remains: could you drive an electric Wrangler Type E? Torque for yes, V8 for no. So after 80 years, what is the secret? Why is the Wrangler unkillable? It's not the axles or the coils or the engines, it's the idea. The Wrangler isn't a car you drive, it's a car you live. It represents freedom, capability, and a community unlike any other. It's a blank canvas for personalization, it's a ticket to adventure. While other cars become appliances, the Wrangler remains an experience. That's why it's a legend, and that's why it will always survive. That's our take. What's yours? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the unkillable Jeep Wrangler, do us a huge favor, hit that like button, it really helps the channel. Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our next story. Want to see us torture a classic CJ on a modern trail? Check out this video right here. Until next time, keep exploring.